Hey, what's up, everybody? It's TJ with Strategic Real Estate Experts and the new standard. And today we're talking about what do you need to know if you're going to buy a house for sale by owner. So it's you buying directly from an owner who doesn't have an agent. Maybe you have an agent, maybe you don't have an agent. If you have an agent, hopefully they're educating you on this stuff. So first, you have to understand who is writing the offer. So are you writing it directly on your own? And do you understand all the offer paperwork? Or is an attorney writing it? And is the attorney for the seller or for you? Because the fact is, I've had people send me over offers that they were buying for sale by owner, and an attorney wrote it. And I'm like, woo, I can't really tell you anything because I'm not your customer, but I'm you're not my client, but I'm looking at some of these offers that attorneys write, and it's so pro the seller. It's unbelievable to me. The other thing you need to know, second, is it's super easy to overpay for a for sale by owner because especially if you don't understand the market, and if you're in our market or any market, you understand there's pockets where it's like prices can fluctuate a ton just by the block. Like in our area, if you think of Maple Bluff or Shorewood Hills, and then right next to it, you could have homes that are $200,000 when your house is half of that and it's $450,000, $500,000. So you have to know the neighborhood. Is the market a buyer's market now? A seller's market? What's trending? What homes are selling? What homes aren't? What kind of remodeling could you do to help up that value if there is any that could be done? Another thing you want to know, when you put earnest money down on your offer, don't let the seller hold it. Put it in a trust account with a title company or an attorney's office or whoever that is, and make sure you understand how that gets dispersed at closing, or especially if there's a dispute over it. Because it's super important if for some reason your inspection fails or the financing falls through or whatever it is, it has to be spelled out in the offer how the earnest money is held. So the other thing you want to do, make sure you're getting all the state disclosures in your area. Sellers have to disclose certain things about living in a property. If they're not disclosing it to you, I'd be a little leery of that. And also if the seller does say something like, oh, don't worry, that's fine. Oh, yeah, we had a crack in the basement wall, but it's never leaked since then. Make sure you're checking that stuff out on your own with an independent inspector or a third party. Don't just take their word for it. Yes, I want to believe everybody's going to tell the truth, but you hear horror stories about some of that stuff. Some of the other stuff you need to think about when you're buying from a seller is people will automatically go, well, let's negotiate some more because there's no agents involved. Sellers don't always do that. I've watched it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But the biggest thing you have to understand when dealing directly with a seller is filling out all that offer paperwork. I know I hit on that at the beginning, but it's so important because who fills it out and how those terms get filled out dictate the terms of the offer. And if there's ever any issues, it could be big trouble for you or the seller and people losing a lot of money. And we don't want that to happen to you. The other thing you're going to need when you buy from a seller, you want a title policy to make sure that you're buying a home with no liens, encumbrances on the property, and if there's any special assessments coming, like new sidewalks coming in, whatever it could be, curb and gutter being put in, you want to know that, and are those expenses going to be yours or the seller's now? And we want to make sure there's no back taxes owed, and we want to make sure that they didn't have a contractor come and put the roof on and put a lien on it now because they never paid the contractor for the roof because they're mad at them or whatever it could be. So when you're buying from a seller directly, a for sale by owner, one, please just have an agent on your side. We help people all the time buy for sale by owner properties. If you've watched some of our other stuff, you know I love buying the for sale by owners because honestly, a for sale by owner has no idea what they're doing compared to an agent that knows what's going on, knows the market, knows how to pull the comps, to talk and tell a story to get you the best price and terms possible. Plus, when the inspection comes up, sellers don't know what they have to do and don't have to do, especially for sale by owners. Even with all the information out there that's on the internet, they still don't know. So, again, good luck for you for sale by owners. However, I love working with you guys because you have no idea what's going on. So, anyway, if you have more questions about buying a home and what it takes, check out knowbeforeyoubuyrealestate.com. You can always text me or call 608-576-0044. Email tj@sreehelp.com. Look, we're trying to help. I don't care where you are in the country. We can help find you an agent that knows what's going on, at least in your area, give you questions that you should be asking agents that you're working with. Whatever it is, we want to raise the standard in this industry. So help us keep getting this word out. Share this stuff. We appreciate it so much. Like our podcast if you're listening to it on that part. Share the videos, like the videos, follow us. We want to change this industry for the better for you guys, the consumer, but we need to get the word out more. So again, like, share, follow. Always reach out if you have questions. Don't forget to raise your standard, and we'll talk to you soon.